Welcome to the commencement of the class of 2023. Good afternoon. I am Professor James Fuller. As University Marshal, I have the privilege of convening this undergraduate commencement ceremony of the University of Hartford in its 146th year as an educational institution and 66th year as a university. Seated on the stage are award recipients and their presenters, the administrators and regents of the university. We welcome all of you today, most especially the candidates for degrees in whose honor we are gathered. We also extend special wishes on this day to the many of you here today who are mothers, grandmothers, and mothers at heart. Happy Mother's Day to you all. And what better way to spend it than seeing your student graduate? As we gather today to honor the class of 2023, we first take a moment to recognize those who have come long before us and the land on which our campus resides. We acknowledge that the University of Hartford resides on the historic homelands of the Susquehannocks, Pequannoks, Wangunks, and Tunxus, and that what is now called Connecticut encompasses the homelands of the Wappinger, Schaghticoke, Golden Hill Pagusset, Mohegan, Mashantucket Pequot, Eastern Pequot, Nipmuc, Quinnipiac, Niantic, and Lenape, as well as other indigenous peoples. We honor, respect, and appreciate the relationship that exists. We honor, respect, and appreciate the relationship that exists among these communities, nations, lands, and waterways, and aspire to uphold our responsibilities according to their example of stewardship. The invocation this afternoon will be given by Reverend Knighton. After the invocation, please remain standing and join Hartt School student Ellie McCormick, class of 2023. She has fans here, I can see them. And the university singing the National Anthem of the United States and the University Alma Mater, which can be found on page 4 in your program.
Let us pray. Gracious Lord, eternal Father, giver and sustainer of life, we thank you for this wonderful day that you have made. Today, before we do or say anything further, we wish to acknowledge your presence and ask you to be a part of and command a blessing on these, the commencement exercises of the University of Hartford. It is in you that we live, move, and have our being. For this, our hearts are filled with humility and gratitude. On behalf of all who are gathered here, I ask that your continued blessing be on our graduates as their degrees are conferred upon them today. Grant them in the days, months, and years to come the grace to make a difference in the world for good, no matter where life may lead them. Help them to always remember all of your children, especially the poor, the voiceless, marginalized, and the disenfranchised, as they make decisions in the near and distant future that will shape the landscape of our country and world. Lord, I ask that your continued blessing be on the faculty and staff that have poured out themselves into these graduates before us. Continue to fill them up with wisdom, knowledge, and compassion as they continue to prepare and inspire our leaders for decades to come. Lord, I ask that your continued blessings be on the family and friends gathered here today, and others not able to be present who have supported these graduates and helped them create an atmosphere conducive for success. And Lord, we want to thank you for the gift of mothers, whether they're here with us today, watching online from a different part of the world, or looking down on us from the shores of eternity. Lord, thank you immensely for all that they are, all that they have done, and all that they do. Heavenly Father, I ask that you bless, lead, and guide President Woodward as he embarks upon this new season of life and rest. Forever be his source and strength. Thank you for the President's Cabinet, the Board of Regents, and other senior officials as they remain to lead us further into a brighter future. And now, may you be pleased with what will be done here today. I ask all these blessings in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, University of Hartford, a legacy that will not end. Your banners high and colors brilliant give strength as we this world amend. Light the fire of our soul's passion as we proudly sing your praise. Truth will guide our every action now, tomorrow, all our days.
Please be seated. Good afternoon to our graduates, your family members and friends. It really is great to see everyone here today. Thanks for being here. I'm David Gordon, and I have the honor of being the chair of the university's Board of Regents and also a very proud alum. On behalf of the entire board, I congratulate you on your tremendous accomplishments that we're celebrating today. Graduates, as you move on to the next phases of your lives, be it additional schooling, the beginning of your career, or a pursuit to learn more about yourself, know that this is your time to make a positive impact in your chosen profession, on our society, and across the globe. This is your time. It is a time where we have never needed your intellect, your compassion, or your creativity more. Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world," end quote. Your education at Hartt has prepared you to do just that, to be successful in all aspects of your lives, to make a positive difference no matter what paths you choose to follow. Here at Hartford, you've acquired the skills and competencies to achieve whatever you put your mind and your heart towards accomplishing. You've learned to engage with your faculty and fellow students in productive discussions and debates on a wide variety of topics, enabling you to examine issues from multiple and diverse perspectives. You've learned to face challenges with courage, with intelligence, and most importantly, with integrity. Obtaining a college degree is an incredible privilege, a privilege that should not be taken for granted. You are, in fact, among only 45% of the United States population 25 years and older who have earned a college degree. Only 45% of our country. So with this privilege comes great responsibility. Responsibility to use your education for the betterment of our country and our world. As you begin your next adventure, as you prepare to take on new challenges, I ask that you remember the experiences at Hartt that have helped to shape who you are today. Remember the sacrifices you made, how you learned to adapt, how you helped others, and how they helped you. To the faculty and staff of the university who've taught and guided these graduates, we, the Board of Regents, sincerely thank you. To the family members and friends, congratulations and thanks to you as well. Your support has made an immeasurable difference. Graduates, please enjoy today and the pride that it brings. You've earned it, and all of us here at the university look forward to sharing in your continued success. Congratulations again. And now, please join me in welcoming to the podium Vice President for Student Success and Dean of Students, Aaron Isaacs, as we prepare to honor our student award recipients. Aaron?
Good afternoon. I'm so pleased to be here with you today to recognize a few of our incredible graduates. Honorees, when I say your name, please join me at the podium to receive your award. A reminder to our audience that full profiles on each student award winner are in your programs. It is my honor to present Victoria Rosario, who has been selected, go ahead. Who has been selected as recipient of the 2023 Agnes and Cornelius Barrett Endowed Scholarship. This award is given annually to an exemplary graduating senior based on academic excellence and community service, either within campus or for a town organization in Greater Hartford. Victoria is graduating with a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice, summa cum laude, from the College of Arts and Sciences, She has a passion for assisting people in need and a personal goal to one day help overhaul the criminal justice system to be more equitable. Everybody, congratulations to Victoria. I have the honor to present Alexander Boyd, who has been selected as the recipient of the 2023 Marion A. Bills Memorial Scholarship. The John G. Martin and Marion A. Bills Scholarship have made it possible for the university to support a graduating senior for study at a top institution in England. The selection of the Marion A. Bills Scholar is based on academic achievement, personal character, and a campus and community involvement. Alexander is graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude from the Barney School of Business. As the 32nd University of Hartford graduate to earn this distinguished scholarship, he will attend the Imperial College of London to study in its MS in Economics and Strategy for Business program. Alexander, we know we'll be hearing much more about your academic pursuits. Congratulations. Next up, I have the honor to present Mario Ricketts, who has been selected for the 2023 Belle K. Ribicoff Prize. Based on academic excellence, the Belle K. Ribicoff Prize is awarded annually to an exemplary graduating senior at the University of Hartford. Mario is graduating summa cum laude from the College of Arts and Sciences with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. As a laboratory instructor, a coach for general and organic chemistry, and a student ambassador, he is often singled out as a true innovator. Mario, we look forward to following your success, and congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Katherine Black, and I have been honored to be a member of the University of Hartford community for the last 25 years in roles that have included professor, dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and currently provost, a position that oversees all academic-related functions of the university, including undergraduate and graduate programs, faculty, and libraries. Today, as we celebrate our class of 2023 graduates, I would also like to take a few moments to recognize our 2023 Faculty Award winners. Graduates, you have experienced the vibrant and innovative learning environment at the University of Hartford firsthand, and many of you have developed special bonds with your faculty. You have learned from them, listened to them, and perhaps even argued with them. You have studied and researched with them. Most importantly, you have grown with them. I would like to ask the following faculty award recipients to come forward to accept your award as I read your name, and then remain standing as each person is recognized. I encourage you to read about their many accomplishments in their profiles, beginning on page 12 in your program. Please hold your applause until all recipients are standing. The Donald W. Davis University Interdisciplinary Studies Award, presented annually to a faculty member who is a highly effective interdisciplinary teacher and scholar, has made significant contributions to the UIS program, and is a true advocate for interdisciplinary education. This year's recipient is Mehmet Didi, Associate Professor of Music and Performing Arts Management, the Hartt School. The Belle K. Ribicoff Junior Faculty Prize, an annual award founded by longtime University of Hartford supporter and life regent Belle K. Ribicoff, to recognize outstanding junior faculty members, assistant professors, in the tenure track position who demonstrate excellence in teaching, scholarly or creative activity, and service. This year's recipient is Rachel Walker, Assistant Professor of History in the College of Arts and Sciences. Next is the Humphrey R. Tonkin Award, honoring a full-time faculty member for scholarly and/or artistic creativity. This year's recipient is Bin Zhu, Professor of Biology in the College of Arts and Sciences. And finally, the Oscar and Shoshana Trachtenberg Award, given annually to a faculty member in honor of sustained, consummate service to the university. This year's recipient is Laura Pence, Professor of Chemistry in the College of Arts and Sciences. I now invite a round of applause for all of these dedicated Hartt faculty members.
On behalf of the Board of Regents, I have the honor to present Frank Hersey for the degree of Doctor of Commercial Science. Frank Hersey, as a pioneering and impactful business leader and innovator, you have not only influenced countless lives through the years, you have saved many lives as well. Your move to Connecticut at the end of your teen years led to your pivotal work with Pratt & Whitney, where you helped develop a fuel cell to provide onboard electricity and water to the Apollo astronauts. In 1987, you founded On-Site Gas Systems to manufacture portable oxygen and nitrogen generators for industrial and military use, particularly in remote locations. It was a device that became exceedingly valuable for temporary medical centers during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Your discovery of the block clotting properties of a crushed rock called zeolite led to the development of QuickClot, a product quickly adopted by the United States Marines for its ability to save lives of those who were seriously injured in the line of duty. It became the medical miracle of the Iraq War. The challenges you and your business partner, Bart Galung, overcame in the marketing of QuickClot for wider use by other military branches is detailed in a compelling new book by Charles Barber titled In the Blood: How Two Outsiders Solved a Centuries-Old Medical Mystery and Took on the U.S. Army. Frank Hersey, for the inspiration you have provided to future innovators and for your revolutionary discovery that has transformed trauma medicine, the University of Hartford is proud to present you with the degree of Doctor of Commercial Science, honoris causa. Wait a minute, Frank, we have to put the hood on you.
Oh, goodness.
Did you want to say a few words?
Yeah, just a couple. Congratulations to all of you. I know most of you have a dream. My dream was to have my own business, and I have several now. I have a wonderful family, and now I'm able to give back. So if you have that dream, Keep the dream, never give up. It'll come true, I promise. Congratulations to all.
We're so pleased and honored to be joined today by United States Senator Richard Blumenthal. Senator Blumenthal has represented the state of Connecticut in the Senate since 2011, following his impactful service as our U.S. Attorney. He has always been a strong supporter of the University of Hartford and our students. He has dedicated his life to public service and is a tireless advocate for access to higher education. Senator Blumenthal wanted to congratulate our graduates today and provide them with some encouraging words for the next phase of your life's journey. I'd like to now invite U.S. Senator Blumenthal to the podium.
Well, I am really proud and excited to be here today. And I think my main qualification is that I am an honorary degree recipient from the University of Hartford, and very, very proud to be a supporter and a participant today. 5 weeks ago, almost to the hour, I was outside this building in the Yukon Husky Victory Parade, and I was hit from behind by someone marching backwards, knocked to the ground with a broken leg, and I am back today. I wouldn't miss it even with a broken leg. And I know that I am safe with the University of Hartford. If only because today, graduating today, are the first class of the University of Hartford School of Nursing. 50 new nurses today here. Raise your hands. Congratulations. And we want you to stay in Connecticut. We need you. I'm really proud to share this day with the two honorees, with Frank Hersey, who has just talked to you about his dream. I'm a member of the Armed Services Committee in the United States Senate. His invention, among many that he has done, Quick Clot, has the potential to save countless lives of our men and women in uniform. And Nicole Hughey, who you'll hear from shortly, a leader in her profession, a real role model and example of leadership by example. And to all of the great faculty at the University of Hartford, I'm so proud to be with you today. You have helped make the University of Hartford one of the great success stories in American higher education. Thank you to everyone in this great faculty today. And most important, congratulations to the class of 2023. You did it. You did it. But you know what? You didn't do it on your own. These folks, standing room only, your loved ones, your friends, your partners, your family, they were with you to help you do it. How about a big round of applause for all of the loved ones, the family. And I want to take a special point of privilege to thank all of the veterans who are here today, all of the men and women who have served in uniform. If you could raise your hand so we can thank you for your service, especially if you have served and you're on the faculty or in the student body graduating today. Thank you all for your service to our great nation. Now, you have a unique distinction. This class of 2023 has been in school for all of the COVID pandemic, literally from beginning to end. You have persevered, you have worked and fought through it, and your example of courage and compassion is profoundly moving. And of course, you've also persevered through the epidemics of gun violence, the opioid epidemic. The Surgeon General has just told us about an epidemic of loneliness. The word epidemic has become almost commonplace, but these challenges have been real and serious for every one of you. And you have worked through them by helping each other, by extending a helping hand, and sometimes asking for a helping hand, which often takes even more courage and strength than to give it. The fact is, you have proved wrong all of the naysayers and the catastrophiers who said you couldn't do it or you would be somehow lesser for these challenges. And you have proved you have all the makings of the next greatest generation. This class of 2023 has all the makings of the next greatest generation. And finally, let me just say, you know, every generation in America makes a compact. It's a uniquely American compact to leave this great country better and stronger for the next generation. We need your caring for each other and your commitment to our nation now more than ever. We need you to demand that every American receive equal pay for equal work. We need you to persevere to preserve women's health care and freedoms in this great nation. And we need you to insist that every American have access to the ballot box, every American get the right to vote and participate in our democracy. Those challenges ahead for you will determine whether you keep that compact. I know with the great education that you've received from the University of Hartford, you will, and I wish every single one of you congratulations, Godspeed, good luck, and keep it up. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you, Senator, very much. I now welcome Barney School Dean and incoming Acting President Stephen Mulready to introduce this afternoon's commencement speaker.
Good afternoon. As many of you know, I am a proud graduate of the University of Hartford. Today is my privilege to introduce Nicole Hughey, our commencement speaker, and also a proud graduate. Nicole is Senior Vice President and Head of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at SiriusXM, and throughout her career, she has established a reputation for exploring, developing, and initiating best-in-class programs that decisively improve the performance of her colleagues. Nicole has a passion for working with underrepresented groups and for refining company culture. And it is being noticed. She was named a 2023 Top 15 Chief Diversity Officer by Diversity Global magazine as one of the 2023 most influential executives in diversity and inclusion by Savoy. A more detailed bio can be found on page 7 of your commencement program. Graduates and guests, your 2023 commencement speaker, Nicole Hughey.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Listen, I am a person who needs response, so I'm going to try this one more time. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, President Woodward, for inviting me to be the commencement speaker for the undergraduate class of spring 2023. To the esteemed Board of Regents, administrators, and faculty, thank you for all that you do. For the graduates of 2023 and all those here to support you, again, I say good afternoon. As introduced, I'm Nicole Hughey and a proud alum of the Barney School of Business, where I received my Master of Business Administration in 1999. So I was sitting in these seats, like many of you, many years ago, and I remember the excitement of saying, I just want to walk across the stage and hear my name. Well, I'm excited to be here in front of you, and so I'm going to make you wait just a little while longer while I give you this commencement speech. First, let me start off by saying Happy Mother's Day for all of those in the audience that are mothers, whether you birthed children, adopted children, or taking on the responsibility of raising children. You are truly special, and from one mother to another, I say happy Mother's Day. To the parents and the families of the graduates, congratulations. I, like many of you, will see for the first time a child graduate from college. My son, our firstborn, will graduate from Buffalo State College next Saturday, and I'm imagining all of the emotions I'm sure you're feeling right now in the moment. Pride. You can't wait to see your child walk across the stage and hear their name be called. Relief. After 4, 5, or maybe 6 years, you finally get to say they did it. And now our pockets can go back to some sense of normalcy before the college tuition, the room and board, books, countless Uber rides and Uber Eat deliveries that hit us like a ton of bricks. Sadness. Where did all the time go? We remember their first step, their first day of kindergarten, high school graduation, their first day of college, and now they're walking across the stage into real adulthood. Regret. Could we have done something different to help prepare them for college and to succeed in a world that sometimes can be unforgiving? Anxiety. Will they get a job that's fulfilling? Will that job pay enough to cover their bills? Will they come back home and destroy that beautiful empty nest feeling that many of us got used to? Are they ready for the world? Is the world ready for them? And love and gratitude. Gratitude for all of the support your child had along the way. A love that's so rich that not all the dollars and the Bitcoins in the world could pay for the love that we have for them. So for all you parents and families, the time is here. We did it too. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, for you, the University of Hartford graduating class of 2023, I bring you greetings from the land of manifestation, a land where your destiny can be, must be, and will be the result of what you create and manifest for yourself. One of my favorite quotes is, if you want what you've never had, then do what you've never done. My destiny has been a journey mixed with a balance of strategic moves and risk that have propelled me in ways that I could not have imagined for myself. My career started off as most, just happy to get a job out of college. About 5 years into that career, one of the managers in my department asked if I thought about training. And I said, why not? I didn't really know what that meant, but I knew it was something that I needed to try. It was the best risk I could have taken. It set me on a path of working with people to uncover their talents and develop skills needed to thrive. Moving into diversity, equity, and inclusion was a great extension of that path. But after 20 plus years playing it safe in the insurance industry, my destiny kicked in high gear. I left all I knew and secured a position in Boston. I drove 4.5 hours every single day up and down the roads to Boston just to take advantage of a new opportunity. Little did I know that 18 months later, more than 1,700 hours of driving and a huge investment in me, I would end up in my current position 2.5 hours in the opposite direction in New York City at SiriusXM as the Senior Vice President, Head of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and Social Impact. Now, thank you. So I've said that I believe in manifestation, and for me, being at SiriusXM is a manifestation of my desire to have alignment with my personal beliefs about the criticality of DE&I work and the impact on the company's culture, brand, products, and services, and the community. But it didn't happen overnight. In fact, I know that part of my journey happened without me being consciously aware. You see, again, I do believe in manifestation. So before I take you on a trip to this magical land called Manifest Your Destiny, there are a few things I need you to be mindful of. 1, remember to pause and breathe along the way. Both will help you stay grounded during good and tumultuous times. 2, manifesting your destiny is a journey, so be patient and be open to the process. 3, what is for you is absolutely for you. Don't chase someone else's dream, create your own. And 4, what you lift your voice and say will boomerang in the universe and come back to you. So as I stand before you today, I'd like you to practice putting things in the universe using your very own voice. So some of you may be familiar with the Black church, and for those of us that attend the Black church, we like to do this thing we call call and response during the sermon. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an opportunity to do call and response. Sit tight, I'll tell you when to do the call and response. You just follow my lead. So we're going to start this trip with your mindset. As graduates, you must be prepared to tackle your battles on 2 fronts. On one front, those who think you are not capable. On the other front, your own mindset of thinking you are not worthy of all the great things that will come your way. Like many others before you, you may sometimes struggle with imposter syndrome, where you feel like you don't deserve to be at the table. Well, your mind is your biggest muscle, so what you think will become your reality. Many years ago, I started to voice what I wanted in my career. I would say to myself, Nicole, Hughey, Chief Diversity Officer, and I would say that over and over and over again. A couple of years ago, I started writing my personal and professional goals on the bathroom mirror. So every time that I was in there, I would see those goals staring back at me. To get your mindset ready to manifest your destiny, you need to believe you will succeed, practice positive affirmation. After all, life is about engaging in conversation. What you say to yourself may be different than what you say to yourself at 30, 40, or 50. The important thing is just to keep talking to yourself. Be intentional with your thoughts. And finally, give yourself grace when things don't go your way. Transitions can be hard. Just remember that difficult times are a part of your journey. Now it's time for our first call and response. I talked about this a couple of minutes ago. This is where I want you to lift your voice in the universe and put some things out that will come back to you. So I want you to repeat after me in your loudest voice, #mindset is everything. Like it, thank you. Now, as we continue on this trip, we must lean into accountability. To truly manifest your destiny, you must anchor your mindset in accountability. The ability to manifest the things that you want in life is directly proportional to your ability to make and keep commitments. Accountability for me has meant observing my life's choices. It's meant being deliberate and intentional in crafting my story, not someone else's story, but my story. Taking full accountability has meant being still and quiet and getting clear about what I want and putting that in the universe. My story has ebbed and flowed and included milestones that were productive and some milestones that could have taken me off track. But here's the thing, whether good or bad, true accountability meant pausing at each milestone and asking the question, did I do what I said I was going to do? Some of my greatest realizations of accountability came when I was able to say to myself, yes, I did that. Sometimes those moments came in the most surprising ways. On Tuesday, February 14th, I received an email from President Woodward with a special request. Would I be the May 2023 Undergraduate Commencement speaker? At first, I wondered, did he send this to the right person? And then I paused and took a breath, and I said, although I didn't see this coming, it absolutely was a part of me manifesting my destiny. Now I stand before you as your commencement speaker, saying to myself, yes, I did that. Your accountability to yourself is to take appropriate risks that will propel you to new heights, set you up to realize dreams you did not see for yourself, and keep you aligned to do exactly what you said you were going to do. So here is our opportunity for the second call and response. I want you to repeat after me louder than the first one. Repeat after me, hashtag accountability matters. I love it from the back. So here's your next part of your trip to manifesting your destiny. It's investment. Investment is a must. To manifest your destiny, you must become a master at monitoring your thoughts and feelings and understanding what motivates you and gives you purpose. To become a master, you must put in work. This means pouring into yourself, investing in you. Like anything else, what you put in is what you'll get out. Personal investment includes really pouring into yourself mentally and physically. It could mean taking on additional education, taking on responsibilities of development, even if you have to come out of your pocket. Investing in yourself is the most critical thing that you can do. After all, if you don't invest in you, who will? Investment also means surrounding yourself with others that pour into you and invest in your success. I am blessed to have my husband and 2 children, my parents, my sister, my niece, my aunt, and my mother-in-law, all with me here today, joining me in support of me and a continued investment in my success. They affirm me with every accomplishment and with every failure. At this stage of your journey, I know you have lots of friends that you like to be around, but sometimes I think those friends don't fill what I call your manifestation cup. So hang out with them and have a good time. And then make sure you have some friends that you can talk to, that they will help push you along and help you with your aspirations. Those friends will invest in you. They are your investors. You'll have many investors over your lifetime, including your parents, family, and here at the university, faculty, administration. As you leave the university, remember to continue building your network of investors. This build is a wonderful balance of making sure you shine so bright that people can't miss you, and they want to remove obstacles out of your way. Having investors can be just as important as investing in yourself. Having both almost ensures that you can manifest your destiny. So here's our third call and response, and I want you to repeat after me in your loudest voice, hashtag, I'm investing in me and others will too. Now it's time for execution, and this is really important on this trip. Execution can be tricky and messy. There are some that need to execute and be the loudest in the room. The best approach for me has always been to execute in silence. I'm very strategic about who I share my thoughts and actions with because I know how easy it is to let others get in the way of what you want for yourself. Executing in silence has allowed me to pause and tune into the beat of my own journey. My journey to manifesting my destiny has always come in unexpected ways. It involved in-between steps that I didn't first recognize as being part of my process. I had to be flexible and nimble and take action when needed. That was only possible because I allowed myself to have some quiet time and really figure out what was for me. Earlier in my career, I had taken on a supervisory role and was on a leadership track. While in that role, I made plenty of mistakes, as most of us do when we first start out, and I didn't handle things as I should have. Ultimately, that journey was cut short. In hindsight, I realized I wasn't supposed to be on that track at that time. My purpose, my mindset, and my actions were misaligned. While at what I considered my lowest, someone reached out to me and said, "Have you ever thought about training?" That position fulfilled me in ways that I could not have imagined. It altered the steps of my destiny. While I could have wallowed in my mistakes, I dusted myself off, reimagined my plan, and began executing on the new path. Whether you execute in silence or out loud, make sure you manage the voices of others who want to weigh in on your dreams. What's for you is for you, and at the end of the day, you should focus on what executing for you means, and that means to win. So in our fourth call and response, in the great words of DJ Khaled, I want you to repeat after me, hashtag all we do is win, 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 no matter what. And finally, on this trip, you need transparent reflection. Transparent means allowing light to pass through so that objects behind can be distinctly seen. The object in this case is you. Failure to be transparent becomes a hindrance in manifesting our destiny. During my career and life journey, there were many times I sat way too long before making a move. 99% of those times, there were things stirring in my spirit that were clues that I needed to move on. But many of those times, I didn't listen. I lost plenty of time, and I urge you to listen to the voice inside that tells you to make a move and do what you need to do to move forward. Self-reflection, coupled with feedback from others, will help you with transparency that leads to movement. My investors were the ones that saw me when I refused to be honest with myself, and they told me exactly what I needed to hear when I needed to hear it. I often use the phrase, what's the word on the street? Be intentional about taking time during pivotal moments in your life to find out what the word on the street is about you. This will help you get real about what you've done and real about what you haven't done. Leaning into transparency through self-reflection and feedback will help clear away objects that prevent you from fully manifesting your destiny. So for our fifth call and response, I want you to repeat after me in the loudest voice you have, hashtag, I can't fix what I don't know. Life is a journey, a marathon, not a race, and throughout you'll have many starts and stops. Your journey will be uniquely yours, and destiny will bring you things you could not have imagined for yourself. Now remember my guidance as you take this trip to manifest your destiny land. Make sure you pack your mindset, several options of accountability, a healthy dose of investment, overpack on execution, and leave room for transparency. And while you're packing, get you a good theme song. I've had plenty of theme songs over the course of my career. One of my favorites used to be Alicia Keys' This Girl Is on Fire. And now I have a new one that I want to share with you. Again, so important to get some music to be the theme of your life. The new current theme song for me is called Bother Me, and I found it on Spotify. It's by a new artist called I Am DJ Drake. And I want to share a couple words for you as I close. Know all is well, always a win. Just work on your focus, your discipline. When you take an L, it's really a lesson. Just cheer for yourself, that's the connection. And in closing, I want us to do one more call and response, and I want you to say this in your loudest, I am about to graduate with my college degree voice. Hashtag, I will manifest my destiny. Thank you, and congratulations again.
It is my pleasure to call Alissa Hoffman, President of the Student Government Association, to come forward. Alissa Hoffman is from Meriden, Connecticut, and is a 3+1 marketing major in the Barney School of Business. Outside of the classroom, Alissa has been involved in the Barney School Leadership Council, the Women's Advancement Initiative's Leadership, Education, and Development Program, and has served as the Barney School Ambassador. We are delighted to present this Student Government Association gavel to Alissa and ask her to deliver the traditional charge for the graduating class of 2023.
Thank you, Dean Isaacs. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alissa Hoffman, and I'm adopted. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is she telling me this? Is she reading the wrong script? Who starts an address like this? From the age of light-up sneakers and crayons, we are always asked to introduce ourselves in our class. A teacher would say, "Tell us your name and a fun fact." Most students traditionally would say that their favorite color was blue or that Hannah Montana was their idol. However, breaking away from traditional norms at the ripe age of 8, I would proudly say, "My name is Alissa and I'm adopted." Eyes would dart. My teacher at the time was probably confused. However, I would sit there with a smile on my face, wondering what was so weird. Little did I know, fun facts are supposed to be fun and lighthearted. Meanwhile, I just aired out my entire life story to a bunch of children who hadn't even learned division yet. After using 5 years of the same fun fact and playing several instruments, when I got to middle school, I had shifted my fun fact to that I knew how to play the flutes. And when I got to high school, my fun fact was that I played tennis with no prior experience. The latter adds to the excitement. I think I finally got the message. And when I got to college, they stopped asking, and I thought, thank God. Frankly, I'm tired of trying to think of new things. But instead, it made me reflect on all of the choices of fun facts that I had made over the years. I chose to play tennis, and it ended up becoming my favorite sport. But what if I didn't? What if I took up swimming and I was the next Michael Phelps? I somehow chose to play the flutes. What if I chose to try out trombone? Very unconventional for the time, but hopefully you're following. My name is Alissa, and I'm adopted by my 2 beautiful parents. But what if I wasn't? If I wasn't, I wouldn't have had the opportunity that I have today. I wouldn't have had a loving home, a loving family, or be here graduating with 2 degrees and giving the student address. Every action, every choice in life leads you to where you are meant to be, and sometimes you don't expect it. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alissa Hoffman, and I'm so grateful to have been able to serve as SGA President for the 2022 to 2023 academic year. To the parents, guardians, friends, family, staff, faculty, and alumni who are present today to support their graduates, thank you. Your unwavering support to everyone in this room has pushed us, encouraged us, and helped us get to this exact moment. Please give yourselves a round of applause. We have endured so much over these last 4 years. And instead of telling you about how COVID has hit us, or how Bitcoin suffered, or how at some point within our years of schooling, there was children consuming Tide Pods, I want to speak about one word that encompasses this class: change. Without change, there'd be no butterflies. Without change, there'd be no room for growth, no room for lessons and education. Change is painful. Change is uncomfortable. Change is unprecedented, unpredictable, unimaginable, unavoidable. It's a battle to change jobs, change schools, change majors, change your minds. We often associate change as a bad thing, society does, but contrary to that, I would say change is the best friend you can ever have. Change will bring you new opportunities, it will make you smile and make you cry. It will be honest with you and confront you when you aren't doing something quite right. Change will knock on your door and say, "Come on, we're going on a trip right now," and you can't ignore its texts or decline its calls or tell it maybe later. Change is single-handedly the most powerful thing in your life, and sometimes it won't even knock on your door, and you have to let it in. I encourage you all to do that today, and we already have. We're here, graduating. We are the future voices of change, the generation that experienced change, the graduates that feel change. When you're shortchanged and feel down or low or confused, know that change is coming. And when you have so much change flowing out of your pockets, know that change got you to where you are. And if you have the means to give back to help change someone's life, do it. The life cycle of change and happiness is not a perfect line, and it never will be. Hold its hand and know that everything in life can't stay the same, or else you would never be where you are right now. Change has made these last 4 years the weirdest, wildest roller coaster I've ever been on. It's over now, and it's time to find a new ride, but looking back on it, I can see the tracks. The highs, the lows, the loops, and the drops, and they're all connected by this track called You Hartt. I've met some of my best friends here, some of whom are graduating with me today, and some who are looking down on me. I've challenged myself academically, changed career interests, and found love for the campus. I've been blessed with education, with faculty and admin that have cheered me on, and I've cried in places I thought I would laugh, and laughed in places I thought I would cry. But just as a roller coaster does, it comes to an end, and we are always okay. The people on this ride, though, they are spectacular. A class filled with future doctors and business people, professors and scientists. A class filled with athletes, community leaders, and activists. We have our futures waiting for us. But as for today, today is our day, and this ride is over. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it.
Thank you, Alissa. At this time, we will commence with the awarding of degrees. Degree candidates who have achieved special academic honors are listed in your program. Chair Gordon, I have the honor to call for the presentation of the candidates recommended by the faculty and Board of Regents for graduation. I now invite Dean Mark Blackwell from the College of Arts and Sciences to step forward.
Provost Black, President Mulready, deans, regents, esteemed guests, I have the great honor to present the candidates for the baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing? I now invite Dean Stephen Mulready from the Barney School of Business to step forward.
I now invite Dean Stephen Mulready from the Barney School of Business to step forward.
I have the honor to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the Barney School of Business. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing?
I now invite Cesarina Thompson, Dean of the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions to step forward.
I have the honor to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing?
I now invite Dean Hisham Al-Najjar from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Architecture to step forward.
I have the honor to present the candidates for the baccalaureate and the associate degrees in the College of Engineering, Technology, and Architecture. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing? Thank you.
I now invite Dean Nancy Stewart from the Hartford Art School to step forward.
I have the honor to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the Hartford Art School. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing?
I now invite Dean Dale Merrill from the Hartt School to step forward.
I have the honor to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the Hartt School. Will the candidates, if able, please rise and remain standing? Thank you.
I now invite Fran Altvader, Dean of Hillier College, to step forward.
I have the honor to present the candidates for the associate degree in Hillier College. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing?
I have the honor to present the candidates for the baccalaureate and associate degrees in University Studies programs. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing? Chair Gordon, we have the honor to present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences, the Barney School of Business, the College of Education, Nursing and Health Professions, the College of Engineering, Technology and Architecture, the Hartford Art School, the Hartt School, Hillier College, and the University Studies programs.
Are we ready? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University, I confer upon you the degree for which you have qualified and admit you all the honors, rights, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. And, as it is the tradition at commencement ceremonies, and as a symbol of your newly achieved academic status, I now invite the graduates to move your tassel from the right side to the left. Congratulations.
At this time, we will begin with calling all graduates to cross the stage individually by school and college, beginning with the College of Arts and Sciences. Graduates, as your name is announced, please receive your diploma cover from your dean, proceed across the stage, and take a moment to be congratulated by those on the stage. Photographs are being taken by a professional photographer off stage. Then you will return to your seat. The audience is requested to please remain seated. Everybody else can sit down.
As Chief Marshal, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Alea Kendria Aaron. Nana Kanadu Amankwa, summa cum laude, University Honors. Oluwag Batemi Precious Mary Iomide Ashley. Congratulations. Michelange Orlus Joseph, summa cum laude, University Honors with thesis. Manar Ayesh. Megan Grace Bainbridge, summa cum laude. Sebastian Ballram, magna cum laude. Samuel Robert Barnes, summa cum laude. Sebastian Maxime Barthélemy. Agnes Rose Benny. Connor Francis Xavier Berger. Courtney Ann Marie Bertrand, summa cum laude. Ethan R. Beerer, magna cum laude. Kayla Parrish Boggs. Athena Destiny Bonner, cum laude. Yasmin Winnie Bonner, cum laude. Henry Edward Bransby Zachary, magna cum laude. Cody A. Broadway, cum laude. Brandon Jeffrey Brown, magna cum laude. Rachel Rose Buffon, cum laude. Demario Alonzo Cameron. Emily Marie Caminiti, summa cum laude. Leo Joseph Caserta, magna cum laude. Nicole Castro Saab, cum laude. Cole Brian Kayer, summa cum laude. Abigail Elizabeth Cervenaco, magna cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Chernick, cum laude. Maya Colon, summa cum laude, University Honors. Shaylaren Marie Contillo. Emmanuel Corporan. Jake Stephen Daly, summa cum laude, University Honors with thesis. Anastasia Zaria Davidson, summa cum laude. Jada D.B. Davis, magna cum laude. Cordell Delon Dees. Ilana Jehan De Leon, summa cum laude. Astu Jeju, cum laude. Colin Thomas Doherty. Hannah Shea Dombrowski, summa cum laude. Sarah Joyce Dorney. Hannah Lisa Dorso, summa cum laude, University Honors with thesis. Brianna Natalie Downey. Madison F. Drahushuk, magna cum laude. Felicia Duncan, magna cum laude. Uchenna Ignatius Deru, summa cum laude. Jillian Dwyer, magna cum laude. Anthony Elithair. Evangeline Destiny Alisma. Brittany Ann Zerell Elliott. Ifatu Whitney Ezedum. Katie Ann Farrell. Israel Zvi Feld, magna cum laude. Matthew Fernandez. Ross Benjamin Fishman. Anna Ali Foster. Bernard Doherty Gaffney. John Ryan Gatens. Madeline Stone Gill. Hannah Goldberg, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Francis Grillo. Emily Catherine Gross, magna cum laude. Meredith Ariane Gutowski. Amari Tori Hall. Emily Hanneman, magna cum laude. Madeline Rose Hartley, cum laude. Byron Howell. Patrick Thomas Hogan. Robert Tyler Holmes, magna cum laude. Bonolo E. Jackson, cum laude. Ajane Pauline Monet Jarvis. Jared German. Graciela Cadioli. Rebecca Mwanji Kambe. Benedicta Quartang, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Daniel R. Lamarche, summa cum laude. Yash Lalani. Gavin Michael Lippett. Christopher J. Longwood. Liam Lynch, summa cum laude, University Honors. Jonathan Marome. April McBrew. Derek Joseph McGrath. Manny Salvatore Meliunis, summa cum laude. Shanil Tushani Ming. Isabella Mochidlowski, University Honors, summa cum laude. Scott Jacob Morris, magna cum laude. Jonathan Moss, magna cum laude. Georgia Neo, magna cum laude, University Honors. Whitney Awalika Enkenchor, cum laude. Kiara Diane Nolan, summa cum laude. Alexi Osborne, cum laude. Joselle Pagcaliwagon. Mia Rose Pasquarello, Mia cum laude. Sorry, magna cum laude. Ryan J. Paul. Doe Paw. Victoria Ann Pepitone, magna cum laude. Carrie-Ann Ibal Pereira Castro, cum laude. Alexandra Rose Perkins, magna cum laude. Ciara Janae Phillips. Keisha Pinther, magna cum laude. Julia Beth Poliestua, summa cum laude. Ashley Natalia Powell. Molly Elizabeth Prosansky, summa cum laude. Diana Jasmine Queen, cum laude, University Honors with thesis. Grace Lee Rains. Tyra Nyasia Redfield, cum laude, University Honors. Jalen Lee Reed. Sage Patricia Reeves. Emily Patricia Richards, summa cum laude, University Honors with thesis. Cabrera S. Ricketts. G-Shell Zakia Ricks, cum laude. Brianna Tamia Rodriguez. Victoria Rosario, summa cum laude, University Honors with thesis. Lindsay Elizabeth Rappa, summa cum laude. Drew Lily Sayas, magna cum laude. David John Sands, cum laude. Juliana Marie Scott. Damon Chorn Sherwood, cum laude. Hannah Batsheva Shershow, cum laude. Anna Maria Shkrela, cum laude. Christina Valentina Soriano, cum laude. Shek Pierre So, University Honors. Sydney Madison Spitz, summa cum laude, University Honors. Monroe Standish, magna cum laude. Nicole Marie Steiger, summa cum laude. David A.E. Stewart, summa cum laude. Jonathan Rocco Semeco. Jordan Swanson, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Elena Heather Tarmy. Melanie Shakira Tejeda. Samuel Robert Tebow, magna cum laude. Cameron Marie Thibodeau, cum laude. Amel Lazelle Thomas. Harry Tishelman Charney. Gabrielle Hannah Totley, cum laude. Matthew Scott Tomer, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Topping. Sabrina Marie Valancourt, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Kristen Alexis Valentine. Olivia Mary Ventura, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Sydney Margaret Viola, magna cum laude. Alissa Vong Saracen, summa cum laude. India Washington. Oriana R. Webster. Destiny Olivia Weeks, cum laude. Aaron Sam Weiner, cum laude. Jasmine Marie Whitfield, magna cum laude. Ethan Hollis Williams. Paquiana J.L. Wilson. Brooke Allison Winterlich, magna cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Haley Lauren Wright, summa cum laude. Pierre Lamont Wright, Jr. Jacob Dylan Yakovic. Mark Angelo Zacco. Zimbiet Adeshua Animasham, cum laude. Rima Wasil Allah Alataibi, magna cum laude. Abdul Malik Mohammed Al Ghamdi, cum laude. Mary Angeli Beaudry, summa cum laude, University Honors. Allison Marie Beausoleil, summa cum laude, University Honors. Brianna Marie Bernard, cum laude. Zachary T. Biernat, summa cum laude. Naisha J. Bonilla. Ian Catania, summa cum laude. Alana Marie Cedeno Almeida, summa cum laude. John Safone, magna cum laude. Anthony D. Clavet, summa cum laude. Ava Sophia Downey, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Jeremy Alexander Dyden, summa cum laude. Yumeng Hin, summa cum laude. Brianna Gomez. Andrew J. Holmes. Robert Richard Juris, cum laude. Janae Annabeth Kelarakos, cum laude. Jared Reese Kozar, summa cum laude. Rahul Sudhir Kumar, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Aaron C. Lapointe. Alexa Nicole Lapolte, magna cum laude. Theandra A. Martinez, summa cum laude, University Honors. Carter R. Matters. Kayla J. Newsom, magna cum laude, University Honors. Sheila Gassel Palkar Palchazaka, cum laude. Irene Primo Calvo Manzano, magna cum laude. Shade Tony Ann Richards. Jaden Tyler Richardson. Omario Mikel Ulrich Ricketts, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Stephen Andrew Ringes, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Brandon Alexander Roy.
Okay, just wait, just wait.
Victor A. Setchensky.
Okay, you can start coming in. You can start
Archana Balkunje Shenoy, summa cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Matthew Charles Spate. Alexis Jane Stanley, magna cum laude, University Honors with Thesis. Gabrielle Fallon Zeller, summa cum laude, University Honors.
That's it. That's it. All right. As Chief Marshal, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the Barney School of Business.
Basil Ibrahim Al-Tabash. Fahid Al-Hajraf. Edwin Al-Manzar. Salem Bader Al-Rashidi, magna cum laude.
Jaisrael Rial Akar. Tyler Adam Bekta, magna cum laude. Elnara Sky Beckett, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Bennett, cum laude. Lillian Esther Mahalia Bertram, summa cum laude. Alec Francesco Capasso, summa cum laude. Lauren Olivia Card, summa cum laude. Dario Cavada de Pablos, summa cum laude. Martine Chavaria, summa cum laude. Alexander Charles Boyd, summa cum laude. Derek Wingo Chen, magna cum laude. Samuel Coates, magna cum laude. Andrew Codispati. Now they should yell for you, right? Autumn Adriana Nicole Collins, cum laude. Alex Rodriguez de Silva, magna cum laude. Sean Brian Davis, cum laude. Stephen Scott Davis. Jacob R. Deckes. Ibrahim Khalil Diallo, magna cum laude. Quentin Thomas Dooley. Nicholas Khalil Duffus. Carlos Javon Edmundo. Kelsey Kelly Ann Facey, summa cum laude. Sierra Rose Farrell, summa cum laude. Casey Huppert Fishman. Julia Marie Fontano, summa cum laude. Quincy Love Francois, cum laude. Kyle Allen Bouchard, summa cum laude. Nicholas James DeRocher, summa cum laude. Matthew William Hohenthal, magna cum laude. Gregory Stevens Wadinger, summa cum laude. Noah Riley Gibson, summa cum laude. Sarah Nicole Gada, magna cum laude. Victoria L. Gagan, summa cum laude. Samuel Garcia, summa cum laude. Chloe Faye Gerard, cum laude. Nicholas Jeffrey Grant, magna cum laude. Shane John Harris. Alissa Young Hoffman, summa cum laude, University Honors. Erica Joyce Grisbeck. Hannah Marie Hubeny, summa cum laude. Savannah A. Jackson. Ajan Johnson, cum laude. Sabitha R. Joseph, cum laude. Enam Ya Kevin, cum laude. Robin L. Kraft, summa cum laude. Cameron Ross Cradaville, summa cum laude. Manuel Antonio Romero. Daniel Patrick Frody. Elizabeth Marie Latigard, summa cum laude. Wei Lee. Summa cum laude. Trevor Bates Lyons. Daniel Joseph Litton, summa cum laude. Karan Prajapati, magna cum laude. Angelique Lateda Longse. Alexander Henry Mello. Parker Jared Mullins, cum laude. Samuel William Fournier, cum laude. Samantha Sophie Borges, cum laude. I love you too. I think they all heard that. Eleni Ray Mastro Mateo. Woo. Christopher Matthew Ortega, magna cum laude. Jamar Rashawn Polite. Jordan Aaron McLean. Jordan David May, cum laude. Danny Luo Keating, magna cum laude. You too. Yuri Adrianovich Mishtal, summa cum laude. Janelle Amber Miller, summa cum laude. Lyric Nicole Miller, summa cum laude. Trinity M. Moses, summa cum laude. Malika Christina Mosley Williams, magna cum laude. Fumi Oshodi, cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Piscatelli, magna cum laude. Andrew Perpich. Helen June Record. Ajane Taraja Reed. Scott Edward Robideau, cum laude. Michaela Rose Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Mara Lynn Szynski, summa cum laude. Ishani Sharma, summa cum laude. Santiago Serna, summa cum laude. Marcus Lamont Simmons. Alexander Ram Singh, cum laude. Tybal J. Slattery, cum laude. Sean Svalstad, magna cum laude. Darian Alexander Stevens, magna cum laude. Ethan John Vanoit, summa cum laude. Lauren Katrina Vietz, summa cum laude. Jillian Lee Watson, summa cum laude. Andrew Ian Weinstein. Chad Wilkinson. Miguel David Yancey, cum laude. Haley Ann Zach, summa cum laude. Jacob Mark Zappone, summa cum laude.
As Chief Marshal, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the College of Education, Nursing, and Health Professions.
Christina Nicole Abriola, cum laude. Noah Andrew Ackerman, summa cum laude. Hayla Marie Allen, cum laude. Brianna Annette Annunziato, magna cum laude. Olivia Naomi Antoine. Angel Jose Barona. Ashlyn Michelle Barron. Abba Sedona Bestman. Danielle Lynn Bianchi. Robert Matthew Burns, cum laude. Darlene Joy Candelier, magna cum laude. Olivia Chylinski, magna. Lindsay Coffey, summa cum laude. Clodagh Ann Corcoran, summa cum laude. Janaya Crowell, magna cum laude. Caitlin Cummings, summa cum laude. Victoria Zubat. Quinn Genevieve D'Amato. Madison Ann D. Grand Prix, magna cum laude. Deerin Fahy, cum laude. Jasmine Musavi Fatimi. Luke Rao Furman, summa cum laude. Amani Finnegan. Elizabeth Fuqua, summa cum laude. Amanda Jean Gates, summa cum laude. Brandon Joseph Gavellano Hernandez. Brianna Germain. Chelsea Madeline Giannini, summa cum laude. Amanda Elizabeth Glexner, cum laude. Kurt Werner Grimm, summa cum laude. Carolyn Katie Hadley, magna cum laude. Grace Catherine Hardy, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Sterling Hawkins, summa cum laude. Kensley Renee Hawkins, cum laude. Shantae Monique Hill, magna cum laude. Kai Rowan Hobbs, summa cum laude, University Honors. Corianne Elizabeth Holzman, summa cum laude. Fantasia Destiny Honaker, cum laude. Carmen Danielle Howe, magna cum laude. Ida Hoxa, magna cum laude. Alexandra Marie Humphreys, summa cum laude. Jordan Khalees Jackson, magna cum laude. Victoria Nicole Jedrzejkowski, summa cum laude. Madeline Ray Johnson. Jenna Joan Kiernan, summa cum laude. Gabriella Louise Coolmaz, summa cum laude, University Honors. Kelsey Elizabeth Kwasnick, summa cum laude. Colin James Larkin, summa cum laude. Emma Rose Libby. Fez Altaf Lilaporia, cum laude. Mandy Lopez. Darlin Martin Lopez Vargas. Getchina Christelle Lops. Jefferson Lops. Molly Grace Ludwig. Jacob Lawrence Lecce. Julianne Faith Malinowski, magna cum laude. Ava Catherine Marion, cum laude. Anthony Markanovic, magna cum laude. Dante Paul Marone, cum laude. Juliana Emily Marsh, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Kelly Martin, cum laude. Keith Timothy May, magna cum laude. Emily Jane McHugo, magna cum laude. Ninoshka Mendez, cum laude. Kelly Elizabeth Midolo and Magic, summa cum laude. Nicole Green Minor, cum laude. Christopher Shane Mohabir, magna cum laude. Michaela Savannah Montgomery Williams, summa cum laude. Vanessa Marie Nardi, magna cum laude. Joseph Nan, summa cum laude. Ryan Nierenberg, magna cum laude. Holly Ann Normandeau, magna cum laude. Emma Rose Elizabeth Olson. Alexandra M. Parks, summa cum laude. Gabriella O. Paternostro, summa cum laude. Emily C. Peralta. Tori Elizabeth Phillips. Gina Maria Picagli, summa cum laude. Fiona Louise Petersey, cum laude. Jasmine Mallory Piper, summa cum laude. DeAndre Xavier Pittman. Sandy Nicole Kikwizaka Castillo. Daniel Gregory Reynolds, summa cum laude. Isabel Richard, magna cum laude. Ashley Ann Rogers, cum laude. Dariana Rosario. Owen Keith Rounds, Jr., summa cum laude. Jenna Marie Sanchez, magna cum laude. Candace M. Saunders. Benjamin Arthur Senra, summa cum laude. Kira A. Shetsky, magna cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Sitterly, summa cum laude. Matthew Skitchelith, summa cum laude. Ava Zelasi Slasak, summa cum laude. Sky Smith, cum laude. Andrea F. Sosa, summa cum laude. Olivia Ashley Carmen St. Hill, summa cum laude. Kayla Brianna Sturges, cum laude. Rachel Catherine Swanson, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Techu, summa cum laude. Brianna Lynn Thompson. Manveer Kaur magna cum laude. Nicholas Paul Peter Troncali, summa cum laude. Olivia Rose Vieira, summa cum laude. Juliana Rose Villano, magna cum laude. Ivy Lily Walker, summa cum laude. Olivia Grace Whiteman, summa cum laude. Miles B. Williamson, magna cum laude. Taylor Beverly Wilson, summa cum laude. Emily Faye Wong, magna cum laude. Alissa Simone Woodley. Joseph Edward Warenick, cum laude.
Bobby Lynn Barglor, magna cum laude. Christian Anthony Bonfiglio, magna cum laude. Taylor Elizabeth Brown, magna cum laude. Jillian Marie Calderola, magna cum laude. Lathda Pugh Chanthinith, cum laude. Nancy Chen, magna cum laude. Rosalind Grace Cloutier, cum laude. Bianca Marie Curtin, magna cum laude. Aaron J. Daly, magna cum laude. Alina Demtrenko, magna cum laude. Kaylee Ann English, summa cum laude. Serena Faith Esposito, cum laude. Pavan Carol Gleeman, summa cum laude. Hema Granados, cum laude, University Honors. Caroline Ashley Guara, magna cum laude. Kiaja Teray Hall, magna cum laude. Sana Ashanti Imani Harper Gully, cum laude. Olivia Dorothy Heckendorf, cum laude. Ryan Christopher Hegney, summa cum laude. Jada Surrey Hill, Bachelor. Oh. That was good. Lawrence Joshua Jagan, magna cum laude. Shannon Marie Jennings, summa cum laude. Rebecca Nicole Jones, cum laude. Haley Lorraine Josberger, summa cum laude. Rosalind Solo Capper, summa cum laude. Brenda Nikobaki Karanja, magna cum laude. Sana Khan, summa cum laude. Evelyn Jasmine Lalve, cum laude. Cassidy Rose LaRiviere, summa cum laude. Christina Michelle Lobianco, magna cum laude. Alexandra Rose Mazzoni, magna cum laude. Deanna Rebecca Maslia, cum laude. Nevaeh Dorby McKinney, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Mills, cum laude. Melissa Moracho Guarachoca, cum laude. Cecilia Nancy Morte, summa cum laude, University Honors. Gabrielle Christine Moynihan, magna cum laude. Samantha Nagel, summa cum laude. Samantha Renee Novotny, summa cum laude. Morgan Anna Nugent, summa cum laude. Renee Michelle Pulis. Ava Isabella Sheehan, magna cum laude. Gina Marie Souza, magna cum laude. Tegan Kalechi Spitzel, magna cum laude. Nicole Ashley Stanford, cum laude. Elizabeth Madeline Volpe, magna cum laude. Savannah C. Wilson Gray, cum laude. Sydney Elizabeth Winters. Alexis Anna Urista, magna cum laude. Marissa Elaine Zarelli, cum laude.
As Chief Marshal, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Architecture.
Degrees of Bachelor of Science in the program of Architectural Design and Technology. Samiha Al-Katabi, cum laude. Saniha Atas. Mary Elizabeth Bilodeau, summa cum laude. Dwayne Tusani Lemmer, cum laude. Joel Anthony Castro. Sean Connor, summa cum laude. Vincent A. D'Adamo, magna cum laude. Connor James Fagan, magna cum laude. Richard L. Fagan. Nicholas Edward Fleming, cum laude. Ava Lynn Healy, magna cum laude. Yet Huang. Caleb Harold Jacobson, magna cum laude. Parker Lee Kalafas, cum laude. Jennifer Kekarazmi, cum laude. Pedro Antonio Mendez. Jason Vincent Morandino, summa cum laude. Angela Mete, magna cum laude. Kayla Alexandra Oak, magna cum laude. John Austin Olechno. Rebecca Pereira. Gabrielle Kristen Rosa. Elliot Alexander Scott, cum laude. Dennis G. Stewart, cum laude. Madison Katherine Thibodeau, summa cum laude, University Honors. Jake Robert Willis, magna cum laude. Jesus Izquierdo, cum laude. For degrees in audio engineering technology, Trevor James Canny, summa cum laude. August Salvador Karp. Nico Antonio Ramirez Ocon. Isaac Daniel Roper, magna cum laude. The program of Audio Engineering Technology with Associate in Science in Computer and Electronic Engineering Technology, Aiden Joshua Albright, cum laude. Sheree Dominique Baltimore, magna cum laude and University Honors. Cole Dale Olson, summa cum laude. Benjamin Harris O'Neill. Kun Ega U, summa cum laude. John Francis Pereira IV, cum laude. Gregory Michael Wojcik, summa cum laude. Dual degrees in BS in Audio Engineering Technology and BSEE in Electronic Engineering, Simon Christopher O'Neill, magna cum laude. First name? Jay Taft, magna cum laude. The Computer and Electronic Engineering Technology program, Haley Mills Marcello. Vincent Italo Cavalli, cum laude. Electromechanical Engineering Technology. Rodrigo Levi Bianco, magna cum laude. Raymond Anthony Moscas. Casper Muter, magna cum laude. Stephen Spencer. Michael James Witzkitz, magna cum laude. Interdisciplinary contract major, Stephen Anthony Luster. For degrees in Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering, Ryan Joel Arndt, summa cum laude. Jeremy John Bew. Alba Marcelin, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering. Alexa Rose Argento, summa cum laude. Alexandra Rose Chabot, magna cum laude and university honors. Kyle Peter Dickinson, summa cum laude and university honors. Nathan James Green, summa cum laude. Jarrell Marcelin, cum laude and university honors. Arun Singh Matharu. Rachel Hannah Necki, magna cum laude. Hiroshi Ya Orinya Poku. Daniela Elizabeth Pino, summa cum laude. Kurt Thomas Schalper. Katherine Lane Wilson, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Zara Al-Khalaf. Noman Saad Al-Shamari. George David Biddle, cum laude. Aaron Richard Champagne, summa cum laude. Artenisa Datlari, summa cum laude. Ryan David Douglas, cum laude. Hannah Marie Drew, summa cum laude. Anthony Soares Guzman. Kaylin May Hesketh, magna cum laude. Kyle David Hilliard, summa cum laude. James I. McDade, magna cum laude. Michaela Marina McNutt, summa cum laude. David S. Shapkin, summa cum laude. Johann Kevin Strausser, cum laude. Derek Tyler Wallace, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Hussein Mahmoud Alali, cum laude. Ali Al-Harabi. Basil Abdulaziz Al-Motawa, summa cum laude. Mohammed Al-Muwil, cum laude. Ali Alostad, cum laude. Sebastian Areola, cum laude. Joshua E. Menzies. Fiona M. Morrissey. Matthew James Siros, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Engineering for Acoustical Engineering, Kennedy Elise Behringer, cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Basil, summa cum laude. Ariane Elizabeth Babolka, summa cum laude and university honors. Logan James Finn, summa cum laude. Marco Vincenzo Inamorato, Ji Woo Kim, summa cum laude. Aiden Judith Luth, summa cum laude. Marcelino Vincente Piazza, summa cum laude. Lara Fung Young, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Nasser Bani Al-Hajri. Fawaz Al-Khalifa. Abdullah Madlul Al-Shamari. Ali Al-Sayer, cum laude. Brandon Ephraim Anderson. Salman Ashkanani. Khaled An Hussein, cum laude. Natalia Marie Salgado. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Joanna Ashley Hebert, magna cum laude. Yuvaraj Adari, magna cum laude. Christian David Alamang, magna cum laude, University Honors. Paul Joseph Campbell, magna cum laude. James Andrew Chung, magna cum laude. Stefan Raymond Stankov Irwin. Jake Robert Fernbacher, summa cum laude. Joseph Dylan Fletcher, summa cum laude. Jeremy Ferruccio, summa cum laude and University Honors. Joshua Raymond Gaudet, magna cum laude. Ali Gatesy, University Honors. Nathaniel Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Megan K. Gracia, cum laude. Christopher Jameson Howdeshell, magna cum laude. Garrett Kleinhem, magna cum laude. Matthew Daniel Konopinski. Emma Jane McClurkin, magna cum laude. Samir Emmanuel Primus. Benjamin James Riley, cum laude. Praventh Saravanakumar. Peter Anthony Taruli, magna cum laude. Varun Thirukumaran, cum laude. Mohit Sai Baka, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Robotics Engineering, James Thomas Robinson. Ethan D. Sharp. Jordan Kasim Wisdom, summa cum laude. Too many cards.
Okay, are we ready? As Chief Marshal, it is my honor to present the candidates from the Hartford Art School.
For a Bachelor of Arts, Jordan Claire Swanson, summa cum laude, honors with thesis. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Joanne Ashley Abar, magna cum laude. Soledad Alonso, summa cum laude. Amanda Anderson, cum laude. Brendan Michael Abe. Melanie Jewel Bachman, cum laude. Megan Grace Bainbridge, summa cum laude. Anna Perry Blanca, summa cum laude. Camden Marie Blondin, summa cum laude, University Honors. Annalisa Marie Bonizzi, magna cum laude. Desmond James Cleary, summa cum laude. Joseph Anthony Colombo. Lila Rose Koskor, summa cum laude. Thank you. Carly Charlotte Dietz, summa cum laude, University Honors. Emily Marie DeSantis, magna cum laude. Emily Alexandra Dwinzel, cum laude. Rebecca Carey Even, magna cum laude. Hayden Guyard. Jeffrey Garcia, magna cum laude. March Grabber, magna cum laude. Kristen Francis Grasso, summa cum laude. Taj Lee Hamilton, cum laude. Kellyanne Harmison, summa cum laude. Lenoshka M. Hernandez Mendez, magna cum laude. James Jack Hyatreides, cum laude. Monique Shalise Hilson, summa cum laude. Max Robert Holzbeck, cum laude. Aubrey Paula Horn, cum laude. Chris Jirosek, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Koval, magna cum laude. Olivia Grace Crail, cum laude. Graham Montgomery Lanzillo, magna cum laude. Spencer Tyler Malhoit, summa cum laude. Danny Luis Martinez, summa cum laude. Matthew Marquise Martinez Rivera, cum laude. Melissa Ann Massacott, cum laude. Trevor Hamilton McCarthy, magna cum laude. Sam Miller, magna cum laude. Rosemary Katherine Murdoch, cum laude. Candace Elizabeth Opie, magna cum laude. Eva Victoria Pakoski, summa cum laude. Melanie Ann Poland, cum laude. Hannah Claire Berkshire Ramsey, summa cum laude. Alessia Resigliano, summa cum laude. Lila Candace Rivera, cum laude. Jaden Michael Schrock, summa cum laude. Dajvi Salmani. Alexander Peter Signori, magna cum laude. Sophia Rose Singer, summa cum laude. Penelope Jean Smale, magna cum laude. Daniel Patrick Stenson, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Hope Stevens, summa cum laude. Isaiah Timmons, summa cum laude. Marie Vega. Elena Michelle Ulysse, cum laude. Angelica White, summa cum laude. Haley Alexis Winchell. Jada Michelle Zamiatitis. Gavin Michael Zuschlag.
As the Chief Marshal, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from the Hartt School.
I present undergraduate diploma, Jack Ryan May. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in Ballet Pedagogy. Caitlin Rose Richter. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in Dance Performance. Michelle DiMuccio. Anissa Sroka, magna cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in Actor Training. Ilana Sidney Bohm, summa cum laude with University Honors. Alexandra Elizabeth DeHart, cum laude. Evan James Fernandez, summa cum laude. Dean Kapika, magna cum laude. Jules Marie Murphy, magna cum laude. Ashley Grace Pope, magna cum laude. Charles Baxter Southern IV, Bachelor of Fine Arts. Erica Brooke Troutman, summa cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in Music Theater. Drew Jacob Black, cum laude. Elizabeth Rose Senecola, magna cum laude. Emerson Morgan Fisher, summa cum laude. Offer David Gordon, summa cum laude. Mia Yukie Hewlett, summa cum laude. Sydney Rose Horowitz, magna cum laude. David Meyer Katz. Joseph Michael Lautaki, magna cum laude. Connor John Mangan, magna cum laude. Benjamin Lee Mitchell. Right. Shuga Ohashi, magna cum laude. Ana Laura Santana, summa cum laude. Jolie Noel Schaub, magna cum laude. Maxwell John Smaretsky, magna cum laude. Jonathan Tyler Tyson, magna cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in Instrumental Performance. Emily Michelle Byrne, summa cum laude. Chosupe Gao, summa cum laude. John Francis Xavier Keating. Max Robert Voltolato, magna cum laude. Jack Nathan U. McDonald, summa cum laude. Stephen Carl Heriberto Saylor, cum laude. Nisha Snehal Srinivas, summa cum laude. Kelly Kimberly Gambara. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in Music Education, Instrumental Emphasis. Megan Elizabeth Camilleri, summa cum laude. Adrian Anna Cox, magna cum laude. Grace Marie Cushing, summa cum laude. Elise Wendy Diadio, summa cum laude. Matthew Walker Di Loretto, summa cum laude. J.T. Kender, summa cum laude. Phelan L. Koski, summa cum laude. Pauline Nuri Park, summa cum laude. Emily K. Paul, summa cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in Music Education, Vocal Emphasis. Grace Marie Allstrand, magna cum laude. Madison Elizabeth Anthony. Victoria Marie Greco, summa cum laude. Angelina Divine Grace Davis, magna cum laude. Gretchen Adele Dodge, summa cum laude. Alexis Linnell Hartman, magna cum laude. Alexander John Hartofilis, summa cum laude. Eliphalet Ethan John Gorham Lowe. I think I messed that one up. Grace Marie Middleman, summa cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in Music Management. Rachel Marie Liu, cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in composition. Randall R. Dion, summa cum laude. Liam Thomas Florence, summa cum laude. Joseph Robert Hayes, summa cum laude. Wen van der Wende, summa cum laude. Henry Bolden, summa cum laude. Anthony Vincenzo Carabello, magna cum laude. Evan Alexander Cintron, magna cum laude. Xavier G. McGeorge. Matthew Neji Pearl, summa cum laude. Benjamin W. Simmons, summa cum laude. Sarah M. Uyar, summa cum laude. Ethan Joseph Wesley, cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in Music Production and Technology. Zachary William Burns, summa cum laude. Eric Clark Lee. Victoria C. Mumjian, summa cum laude. Clifford James Robbins Senewald, summa cum laude. Baker Michael Wainscoat, magna cum laude. I now present the graduates who are receiving the Bachelor of Music degree in Vocal Performance. Rose Aaliyah Blumenfeld, magna cum laude. Fangduo Cheng, cum laude. Yingyang Huang, summa cum laude. Ellie Katherine McCormick, summa cum laude. Oh, get my stick.
Happy Mother's Day. As Chief Marshal, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduating candidates from Hillier College.
Starana Alexis, Associates of Science. Angel Miguel Badia, Associates of Art. Sayonara Stacy Carmont, Associate of Science. Joshua Chung, Associates of Arts. Destiny DeConte, Associates of Art. Devin D. Cezire, Associates of Art. Trace Aiden Aton, Associates of Arts. Angelina Adele Gargano, Associates of Arts. Juliana Giasse, Associates of Arts. Jaden Tyler Komanik, Associates of Arts. Sophia Rose Mason, Associates of Arts. Caroline Elizabeth Maynor, Associates of Arts. Brecken Reese Morgan, Associates of Arts.
Sebastian Orbegoso, Associates of Arts. Cynthia Paola Piorte, Associates of Arts. Samuel Jacob Vilk, Associates of Arts.
Last, but certainly not least, as Chief Marshal, I have the honor to present to you the candidates from University Studies.
Tanika Nicole Betsy. Samara Yusufi Ahmed. Danielle Deanna Baisden. Evan Earl Exum. Marissa May Gochi. Walter David Martinez. Taylor McCann. Kimberly M. Palmer Davis, magna cum laude. Erin Lynn Palmieri, magna cum laude.
This is unbelievable. My face hurts from smiling so much. This is incredible. Graduates, I'm going to ask one more thing. I'm going to ask that you now stand one more time. Everybody stand up. The audience here today is made up of your family, your partners, your friends, your faculty, and staff that have loved and supported you as you pursued your education. Please join me in looking to all of them to now say thank you and give them a big round of applause. Thank you all for participating in this afternoon's commencement ceremony. We are so proud of you. To the class of 2023, congratulations.